Good evening. Gerard Baden-Clay is behind bars tonight after facing court, charged with murdering his wife Alison and dumping her body.
But he could soon be out, with a bail application already headed for the Supreme Court. Alicia Gates begins our comprehensive coverage.
Gerard Baden-Clay sat in the dock with his back turned to the packed courtroom, dressed in the same clothes he was arrested in, charged with murdering wife Alison, the mother of his 3 daughters. The sitting lasted little more than a minute to establish only a date for his next appearance in July. In fact, he was back in court less than an hour later, giving permission for police to take and test a sample of his DNA.
Look, all I'm prepared to say at this stage is that Mr Baden-Clay maintains his innocence. The next step is to apply for bail in the Supreme Court. Thank you.
That bail application won't take place until next Thursday. Until then, Gerard Baden-Clay will remain behind bars at Wacol's Arthur Gorrie prison. He spent last night at the Brisbane Watch House after being driven from Indooroopilly Police Station, accused of killing his wife and dumping her body. It was a sudden and dramatic turn of events. 9 News understands police were planning to wait until Friday to make the arrest, but early yesterday afternoon chose to move immediately, allegedly concerned at the real estate agent's emotional state after days of questioning members of his family. Officers went to his workplace and took the father of 3 into custody. He called his lawyer and declined to be interviewed by detectives.
Police have indicated an intention to charge my client with murder. He is devastated.
At the same time, forensic officers combed his family home in Brookfield. They've already seized a computer and telephone. Both are being tested at the Australian Crime Commission in Melbourne. Now potential evidence, along with samples of blood allegedly found in a 4-wheel drive owned by the couple. It's now nearly 8 weeks since the Brookfield mum was reported missing by her husband. He called police on the morning of April 20 to say she'd gone for a walk and disappeared, sparking a massive search and outpouring of emotion.
As a mother, please, please help us to find our dear Alison. Our lives will never be the same. We must find her.
Because there are 3 beautiful little girls of Alison's wanting to see their mother as soon as possible.
It was during that time Gerard gave his only interview. I spoke to him exclusively outside his parents' home.
I'm trying to look after my children at the moment. They've got 3 young girls, and we really trust that the police are doing everything they can to find my wife, and we just hope that she'll come home soon. And I need to go now to an appointment, but we've got such great family support, my sister and my family here, and they're looking after her.
Has there been no contact? There's been no contact at all?
I've spoken to the police about everything, and I've had no contact from her at all.
Okay. Was there anything that was she upset before she went away?
No, and the police, I've tried to help the police as much as I can, and we all have, and everything we've got, so okay. Thank you, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, were you injured in a car crash a couple of days ago?
I was hurt a little bit, but I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your concern.
6 days after that interview, Alison's body was found in Colo Creek at Anstead. Her husband now stands accused of dumping it there. I understand police are still investigating whether to charge anyone else with interfering with Alison's body. And tonight, as detectives wait for more forensic test results, 9 News can reveal officers allegedly considered arresting Gerard Baden-Clay on at least 3 separate occasions since his wife's death, but held off, waiting until now to launch one of Queensland's most high-profile prosecutions.
Live to crime reporter Alicia Gates. Alicia, what happens now?
Well, even late this afternoon, police asked Channel 9 for a copy of the network's programming schedule from 4 p.m. on April the 18th till 4 a.m. the next day. Now, it's unclear how this ties in with the case, but what is certain, Gerard Baden-Clay will be hoping to get Supreme Court bail next Thursday. Now, police prosecutors will obviously be objecting to his bail application, but it will really be up to a Supreme Court judge to weigh up both sides of the argument and decide. Now, I also have a copy of the official bail application here signed by Gerard Baden-Clay, hoping to get out, but once again, it's the Supreme Court judge's decision. Eva.
OK, Alicia, thank you.